Well, hello there. I'm the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can of beer, a bottle of beer, sometimes a wine or spirit might drop by. We're all friends in fermentation. We read the label. We read everything on the label. We even take a look at the artwork, see what they're trying to sell us, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. A few things though. First of all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Lagers between 37 and 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I use a ThermoWorks thermometer to test all of our beers. There is a link in the description box below if you're interested. Also, all of our beers, we use the same style of glass for the tasting. That's because nobody has a leg up as far as clarity or aromatics. And finally, traditionally most people will do a tasting. They will take a look, they will sniff, they will sip, and they will pontificate. I will pontificate. However, I will sip before I sniff. Why? Wine expert Fred Dax will explain it all to you. He does a lot better than I do. All right, what do we got today? From Transmitter Brewing here in Brooklyn, we have their SA2 Sweet Avenue. Okay, Transmitter Brewing Company, New York City. Sweet Avenue, always well received. An SA2, it says can conditioned, F and S and L and G direct, some kind of that. I think that's the name of the company that made the label. It is a dry hopped table beer, 9.5 Plato, 25 IBU'S, 4.9% alcohol by volume. It says to serve at 38 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 fluid ounces. Government warning, the Surgeon General would rather I not be a pregnant woman drinking and operating heavy machinery. It is brewed and canned by Transmitter Brewing Company, New York, New York. And that is about it. All right, well, we know that it's a dry hopped table beer. Okay, dry hopped table beer and can conditioned. Now, some folks will pour and swirl and pour and swirl. No. If it's can conditioned, I want that little baby to stay right on the bottom. Please, thank you very much. Okay. Well, that's about it. So, what am I expecting? A dry hopped table beer. A table beer, a light 4.5% alcohol. Something you'd just kind of chug along with a sandwich, I imagine, and that's what I'm going to look forward to. Is kind of a up in Canada they call it farmer beer, and down here I think it's lawnmower beer. So let's see if we can get a sandwich to go with this. All right. Yep. Nice and clear. Well carbonated. Just did a, believe it or not, we just did a Coors Light tasting, and that's about the same color. All right. I said 38. It's been out of the fridge for a bit, so we're talking 45. They want it ice cold. Well, I'm not ice cold, sorry. All right, well, it looks like a good old American, I would say it looks like a lager to me. Well, of course it could be a lager, but it looks like a Pils. But it's a dry hopped table beer. Okay, well, let's have a chug and see what it's like. Cheers. That's a very floral, almost pansy hop. Wow, but it disappears. Boom. Yeah. Let's try again. My taste buds, sometimes they're sleeping a little nap, so they have to be woke. Well, this will woke them. Yeah. There's that neat little, really, flowery type of real pansy leaf. If you've ever had a salad with pansy flower petals on it, and it gives it kind of a little peppery type of a thing, and that's what that is. And then all gone. Well, it certainly is refreshing, that's for sure. I can get a little more of a hop than I was expecting. So as far as the dry hop characteristic, yep, right on. As far as the flavor characteristics, it says a sweet avenue. There you go. Nailed the flavor profile. So does Transmitter Brewing, New York City's Sweet Avenue SA2 meet expectations? It certainly does. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, share us with your friends, and a comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.